There's a star that lights the road. Will it take me to the end? Well, I don't know. For one last time, I'll take this ride and just drive. Wanna be the only one to make it to the light. Take it to the edge of the road, 1,000 times. Maybe I could be the one. Breathing out, I'm breathing in. Broken down, but I will live to fight again. For one last time, I take just drive. Wanna be the only one to make it to the light. Take it to the edge of the road, die 1,000 times. Maybe I could be the one. Ride to the setting sun
Welcome everyone to another IER racing here at Spa-Francorchamps. This is round 5 of the merged league, and today I am with the ever consistent, always here, Cairo. Cairo, how are we, buddy?
I'm all good, thank you, buddy. Looking forward to seeing what we'll see tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got like a couple of drivers out on track already. So we've got Free Sync and Rapol Racing leading the laps at the moment. So that's it. So we've got to see what Free Sync has got in store for us when it comes down to a lap time. But like, it looks like we've got a lot of drivers out at the moment.
Yes, we have. Drago, cheers, mate. We'll certainly will have a good stream. We always do on a Tuesday.
Yeah, especially tonight when I'm having a drink.
Yes, so we'll have one sober commentator, and well, I'll say sober, but I'm doing a different thing to drinking. You know what I'm doing, guys.
He's being mellow. He's chilling.
I'm mellow.
Out.
So
I'll
be the mellowed commentator,
and I'll be the drunken slob.
Yes, yes.
It takes me back to Murray Walker and James Hunt commentating. You be James Hunt, I'd have to be Murray Walker with that kind of thing.
yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, so yeah. Well, we've got to see what 3.6 does. So 3.6 puts in a time of 1:47.1, but Rapol Racing with 1:43.4, taking the fastest lap. And that's NSX Unseen. Unseen, yes. Very decent time of 1:42.3. Be quite interesting to see how everybody does.
So, Drago, who is your... or what is your gamer tag then, as you're saying that you'll be the angry league owner and doesn't get to race because attendance was too good for once?
Oh, that's Izzy?
Is it?
That's Izzy?
Oh yes, so it is.
Yeah. Well, for what? That's I was shocked when I tried to get Robbie.
Even better idea. Izzy, come and join the party.
Yeah.
Let's have a third wheel. Let's have a third wheel.
The worst thing about Izzy is he won't be able to sit there and watch the race because she can't get into the lobby.
Oh yeah, shit.
That's the issue, really.
Ah. No, she says she's going. Okay, Izzy.
Oh, don't go, Izzy. Don't go.
Don't go too soon.
So
Don't go too soon.
I am joined in the room with the one and only Tobster.
Tobster.
And all he wants to do is play trains. So,
Bless him.
So we've actually, if you actually look at the times are quite close. So we've got Unseen with a 140 to 2.3. Tima Azim on a 142.7. Vedron 142.7. Very close between those two drivers. Then we've got Julian Ossi on a 142.8. Berra on a 142.9. A bit of a drop to Bingham on a 143.3 with a Rapport 143.4. F1 Football on 143.5. DX Matty on 143.8. I am sure that time will drop down a bit more. Toilet Paper on a 144 dead. Let's Go Shaq on a 144.1. Free Sinks on a 144.3. Barry Burb on a 144.5. And we've got Chain Game Woo on a 144.448. And Smallsy.
And the only driver to be on medium tyres.
Oh, I don't tell you what, I didn't even pop them up. Right, there we go. Chain Game Woo, the only one on medium tyres. See, the thing is, it's gonna be, it is one of those, circuits that it's gonna be tough to get a medium tyre lap out, and in the top 10.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
So, would it be worth going on to the soft tyres to get into the top 10, or would you just go, I'll compromise the top 10 and stick to the mediums? It's a tough call.
It's a tough call, but if it were me, I'd probably...
I'd want to start on the mediums. I really would.
I would. I'd want to start on the mediums, but what I'd actually go and do, so I've actually seen it in, I think it was one of Raiders leagues, or it could have been different league, but I saw someone. I think it was Nat Packer in TRRL on Saturday. She went to go and do an in-lap on the soft tyres, but decided to box and stick with the medium tyres. So what I would do, I'd probably just go round and have a run round on the soft tyres, and then decide whether, do I take the risk and finish the lap, or do you take a bigger risk and start on the mediums?
Ooh, that is a tough call, but I'd want to, no matter what, whatever position I was in, I'd want to start on the mediums. I really would, because it's like 50%. It's 22 laps around this circuit, which is a very long circuit indeed. Anyway,
it is.
So you want to push as far at the first stint as long as you can, and I think that's Swolsey that's actually crashed at the top of the Kemmel Straight. Swolsey. He's gone grey, but the figures, it must have been him. Basically, same way Huber lost his life. That exact same place. So he come through with the Radion and just lost it. So simple, so easily done. At the moment, I'm on board with Vapold racing. I want to see how well he does, because I think he could get really up there. But in a moment, I'm going to have to pick a driver to do a lap rundown with.
So I think your closest driver actually could have been DJ Death Dragon. She's going up through Radion now.
See,
you could go with Stinos. He's coming into the last.
I'm gonna have to go with someone who's a little bit further back to give me a bit of a run in.
That'd be Shrew then, maybe. Shrews up in turn sector 2.
Yeah, so Sharu will be the guy that I will be doing a lap run down with. So
Swolls' tyres stood in the middle of the track.
yeah, I think that this is the thing with these games now. It does get a bit glitchy when it comes down to showing those kind of features. So the tyres come off and they leave them in the middle of the track. So right, let's clear everything off my screen. As Vedran lets a few cars go past, and he is going through the chicane. Here we go, and that was starting off with start finish straight, and boom, straight into turn 1. Turn 1 is a right-handed tight hairpin. You've got to watch the exit there because you can't easily run wide as we head down the old start finish straight, head into Eau Rouge. Now Eau Rouge is this left-hander, and the right-left here is Radion. Now Radion is it's a killer. It does literally. It does take a lot out of it. Into the Camel Kick and then onto the Camel Straight. This is where we've seen Michael Schumacher and Mika Hakkinen going through 3 wide into the Lecombs chicane of the right. Going around for Bruxelles. Now Bruxelles is this right-hander sweeping hairpin, as they call it, even though it's not hairpin. Into the Jackie X corner, or Speaker's corner, or the corner with no name, as some people call it. Into the double apex turn of Poulon. Poulon is one of the fastest turns in the F1 calendar. Into turn 13 of Malmedy. A little bit of a slide in there from our man Stinos as he goes through Campos. From Campos is into Stafford. It looks like he's let go. He's come off the throttle a bit now, so I think he's harvesting. As we do go around Curb Paul Ferrer. And then this probably is the fastest section of the circuit, really, with these little full throttle corners as we go around Blanchemont, and then onto these unnamed corners as we head them back to the start finish straight. Obviously you can see Vedran really letting go of all the power. Let's see if he decides to go for another lap as we are heading into the chicane. This chicane used to be called the bus stop chicane. Because there used to be a bus stop on it, and then there's chicanes that have followed the same diagram. So it's right, left, so left, right, left was the old bus stop chicane. They actually then when they changed it for the just right, left chicane, they had to take the bus stop name out of it because the bus stop chicane name is then being adopted for that style of chicane. Which they're now all over the place. There's so many circuits with that kind of chicane. So it's great to see that Shabu is going out for another lap. I don't think, did he set a time on that one? Yeah, 2 minute 4.
2 minute 4.
So like we've got at the moment unseen with a 1:42.3. I do think Shabu could get up there. Stinos could get up there as well.
Definitely.
Vedran should be battling up there. So a lot of these drivers can be doing a lot better. Now it's time to pick the drink, mate. Is it Di Serrano? Is it Kahlua? Or is it rum?
I'd probably take the rum.
I know Izzy would.
Izzy would. If Izzy was still here, she'd take the rum. She'd take the rum.
Yeah, Izzy would definitely take the rum.
But then again, I could always have a little swig of my Jack Daniels.
You could.
I tell you what, there is one track that's going to be so frustrating on Wednesday, guys.
And what's that then?
Jeddah.
Jeddah. Oh, yeah, that's tomorrow, isn't it? Jeddah tomorrow.
Yeah, we're at Jeddah tomorrow.
Yeah, that's I've got information on Jeddah that I'll have to send over to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's right. So guys, obviously we've had some recent bad news. We've referring to the principal and ex-principal and ex-owner of Williams Racing. So Sir Frank Williams passed away a few days ago. So obviously there's drivers out there they've done black helmet or Williams inspired helmets. As I am sitting on Berra at the moment, who is in the Williams at the moment. It's quite good that we're actually racing Spa, because this was the last circuit where Williams actually got a podium.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
and it was first in many years, but the last one that Sir Frank got to see. So it's actually quite nice that we've actually racing here, and it's just like obviously it happened by accident. This was not planned. We did not plan to kill Sir Frank before this race. And we did not plan to change the circuit for such eventualities.
No.
Because otherwise, you'd pick another circuit. If you were going to pick a circuit to think about when you think about Sir Frank, what circuit would it be?
Silverstone.
His first ever win.
Silverstone.
Silverstone was Williams' first ever win.
Yep. Silverstone, yeah, it's got to be done. It's got to be done.
If there was one
track, if there was one track that we'd be commentating on, or we did something to remember Sir Frank, it'd have to be Silverstone.
Yeah, you know, I completely agree with that.
You know. Other drivers could probably have difference on it and whatnot. They could pick other tracks that is raced on or is won on, but first one that comes to my head was Silverstone.
Yeah, so basically, it was. I'm just having a little look over the information I've got over Mr. Williams. Like, they've had some list of amazing drivers.
Oh yeah, I couldn't agree more.
So let's go through some of these drivers. So we've got obviously George Russell, who is going to be a future champion. Before that, they had Lance Stroll, who is still there. Felipe Massa, Valtteri Bottas. Maldonado, which everybody's it's like Marmite for people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nico Hülkenberg and Nico Rosberg have been here, being at Williams.
Yeah.
Mark Webber, Nick Heidfeld, Juan Pablo Montoya, Ralf Schumacher,
Damon Hill.
Yes, Damon Hill.
Jacques
Villeneuve.
Yep, Jacques Villeneuve.
David Coulthard, Ayrton Senna, Nigel Mansell, Alan Prost.
Yep.
Riccardo Patrese.
Yep.
Martin Brundle. He wasn't a big name, but he's a common name now.
Big name, but
Nelson Piquet.
Nelson Piquet.
Keke Rosberg. You got some fantastic names like. Man, you can't really. You just listen to those names and you're thinking, wow. Clay Regazzoni. Now, a lot of people don't know who Clay Regazzoni is, but Clay Regazzoni was the Ferrari driver alongside Nicky in 1976.
Yep.
So And that's it. That's the end of the qualifier. Let's have a look quick rundown. So we've got Williams on pole. Absolutely fantastic. So that's Unseen on pole with a 141.9. Proper smashed it. Teamer in second with Julian Rossi in third. Barrett in fourth. Bingham in fifth. Rappel Racing in sixth. Jeff Dragon in seventh. Vedran in eighth. Stenos in ninth. Shrew 10th. TP in 11th. Chain Game Woo in 12th. Free Sync in 13th. DXT Matty in 14th. F1 Football in 15th. Let's Go Shaq in 16th. Barry in 17th. Smallsy in 18th. 19th with Bo and Leo in 20th. Both last two drivers did not set a time. So Bo back to front challenge with alongside Leo, maybe. Because
you could see it.
They've got it. They've got it in them to do it.
Yeah, they have.
So we're just waiting for the lobby to move on. Toby having a little bit of a whinge. Right. Have you moved on to the next screen, or are you still seeing the times?
I'm still seeing the times, guys. I think the lobby's glitched.
No, right. Sorry, it's time for a drink again.
I think the lobby's glitched.
Oh no, right. While we wait for the admins to get that sorted. So let's have a little chat about the league itself. So Cairo, you've been part of IER for a few weeks now. You've really stepped up as a commentator when I've not been able to make it. So fantastic, thank you very much. How are you finding it?
Do you know what? To be honest, I'm finding it. To be honest, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant to have you alongside me because you are one of the better commentators I've commentated with.
Thank you.
And it is why I've recruited you for every single one. Like, yeah. Come along and join me on this one. Join me on this one.
Go and do this one. Right, I do have now
the next screen.
The next screen.
yeah. We'll wait. I've just done that myself.
But yeah, I found it absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. When this league switched over from T&E to being to IER, I thought they was going to lose a lot of the character, but really hasn't. Yet we've lost a lot of diversity. With some people from other areas and not able to join us, and it just felt like it was fizzing out a bit. But the quality in IER is still there, and it's mainly down to two people, I would say, more than most, which is Izzy and Ari. Now Ari is putting a lot of shift, a hell of a lot of shift, work into keeping this going. Izzy's done so much to keep the admin side running. Obviously we got others such as Thierry and Joe Nossi and all that, who do help out quite a bit, but it is mainly down to Ari and Izzy really for all the effort.
Yeah, definitely agreed.
Obviously we had Ken Doyle, who put in a lot of work in at the beginning. Obviously he's had a few issues where he had to go and sort a few things out personally. So, and he is back around, so it's nice to have him in the community still. But everything, so it's coming up roses recently, so it's all good.
Yep. Jesus man, how long does that have to take?
It is loading now. It's probably we have one driver that's got a really slow connection. I did notice Chavru was a bit jumpy on my screen. Oh, it's raining! Oh my goodness, man! I swear down, right? If I was a woman, I'd be wetter than Spa right now.
Yeah, I would be.
I'm sorry. That was a really bad analogy, but yeah, I. Oh yeah, that's just.
We do like a bit of wet Spa, don't we, guys?
Oh, we love it. I love being wet. I love getting wet.
Me too.
I do. I love when it's wet. I love wet playtime.
Yeah, I love wet playtime too.
It sounds so bad, so really wrong.
Yeah, it does.
This is why guys should never drink on stream.
Dear me. What job have I enrolled into now?
Spaghettios. And we are on the formation lap, so what are we expecting?
Good race, hopefully. As always. And Bingham's left the session.
Hopefully we're back soon. Tell you what, I tried to multitask and it's quite the hardest thing I've ever done while I've got a drink. I tried to sort Toby's tablet out while watching this race.
I don't do multitasking, I can't multitask.
Yeah, here you go, Melaned.
Melaned.
Oi, donut.
Toadster, Daddy wants you.
Right, it's loading. It's loading. It'll come in a minute. So, yeah, do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. As I say, my son comes first.
Always.
Always. So Thierry's jumped into my stream, so thanks for dropping in, Thierry. He said, I'm so average, lol. Do you want to tell you something, mate? Thierry's going, I'm so average. Yeah, I've seen him go put on a set of mediums and go longer than anybody else in the world around Russia.
Yeah.
This was what honestly, mate, last game, T&E, on a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday. He goes round Russia and pits quite early, puts a set of mediums and does 20 odd laps on these medium tyres. 22 laps, I believe it was. And it was unseen. Then everybody tried to do it. After that, Joe, because T&E used to run it was at the same track all week for all the different standards. So yeah, it was absolutely, so all the cars are lining up. Right, here we go. We're just waiting for the last few cars to get in there. And is it? I can hear them. I can hear the cars revving.
Yep, me too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. They're out, and away we go. So we've got good stuff on a few drivers at the front. Barrett has made the launch up, and we got right at the beginning. We've got a Williams 1-2.
1-2.
Oh, Sir Frank will be proud.
Sir Frank will surely be proud.
So let's jump down. Right? So who do we have near the bottom? We've got Bo. Bo right now in 15th. Watch this. I'm going to say, watch this guy, Bo. He's on another level when it comes down to racing. I would love to see this guy against LH. Honestly.
Yeah, I would as well.
Bo looking for a pass on DXT Matty. And Shrews got round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Sorry guys, my bad singing. And
drive-through penalty
for Shrew. So how's he hit? What? I think Leo's actually hit Shrew at the back. Smallsy's got no front wing.
So Swansea fumbler forward in it.
So halfway around the first lap, we've got Unseen holding the lead with Barrett in second. Total game place of 2. Giuliossi holding third with Atima in 4th. We've got Stinos up 4 places in 5th. Redron up 2 in 6th. We've got TP who's up 4 places. Told you he'll get up there. Bingo down 3. We've got Death Dragon down 2 and Rapport Racing down 4. DXT Matty up 3 with Bo up 7 places. DXT Matty has made a move on his teammates. And Chege, woo! It's down 1 place. 3-6 down 1 place. F1 football. Let's go, Shaq and Barry have not moved yet. Shrew down 8. Leo up 1 and Wolsey down 2. So got a lot of change around. Unseen picks up a fastest time of 2 minutes. 0.4.
We've got a lot. And I don't think I've ever seen this before, guys, but we've got a lot of drivers that are going wheel to wheel through a lot of corners.
Absolutely, it's not really common as Leo is in the pits. So yeah, they're all up for the battle, really are. This is the type of racing we love to see. Yet we like to see it a bit cleaner, a few more less penalties. But I'll be honest, I've got to say, like, I think when it comes down to action on track, IER is actually on par with Readers.
Yeah. I couldn't agree with you more on that, guys.
Absolutely. Oh, DXT Matty's crashed.
Oh no, Matty's gone.
He lost the back end coming out of turn 10 into speaker corner, and he hit the barrier on the outside. No safety car, just a yellow flag in sector 2. Chege Wu got told to back off and let Bo back in front, but this is unfortunate. DXT Matty doesn't really make these kind of mistakes, so I have no idea what's going on.
No.
But come on, Matty boy, hold your head up, mate. You'll be back at the next time. And Swansea is all over the place. I'm not too sure. I think Swansea is one of these drivers that's actually quite new to the game.
Yeah.
And he's only part of doing racing because he wants to feel part of it. As he's Tokyo drifting. And I'm surprised he didn't pick a penalty up for that.
Yeah, I was surprised with that as well.
But like, yeah, I think he's just basically going, right, you know what, I'm going to use this as a step up to practice. Absolutely gutted that Izzy isn't racing, I will be honest.
Yeah, me too.
But if we've got a full grid, we've got a full grid. So the order really hasn't changed much since we last went through it.
No.
So Stinos at the moment is right behind Tima, looking to make that move, but he's got Giulianossi up there as well. So
F1 football, F1 no safety car.
Virtual safety car.
Oh, it's Let's Go Stack. The Let's Go Stack's lost it coming up through El Rouge.
Yeah, and Barry had to let, even though Let's Go Shack was basically stuck, Barry had to give the place back up. So that's unfortunate. The worst thing about these virtual safety cars is that you don't get to catch up.
No.
You've got to keep the same distance.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, especially if you've got drivers who are a little bit slower under a virtual safety car than normal. Because they'll back you up as well, even further. So So my eyes on Bo, as I think Bo's going to be contender for a podium.
Yep.
Stenos is another one, and Unseen. So that's my 3 top prediction, with Beret being also a contender.
Oh,
a drive-through penalty for Unseen. Oh, no way. So this drive-through penalty could be a game changer for Unseen. Now, this could ruin his race, but then we've seen him do this before. We've seen him have a penalty, deal with it, and then get back out racing again and actually perform well. And it looks like it's drying up as well, so we could be expecting some dry tyres soon. So Unseen might have to do his drive-through penalty now, and then go for the tyres next in the next couple of laps.
Yeah, that's what I'd do.
What tyre would you stick on?
If you're gonna
go dry, what tyre would you stick on?
Probably mediums.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that one, man. Definitely.
Probably mediums.
Medium would be the choice I'd go for, hoping that I'd be able to stretch them out to. There is still a little bit of water around. You can see it kicking up off Unseen's back wheels.
Well, what I will say then is we'll have to keep an eye on Let's Go Shaq.
Has he changed?
He's the only driver that's on the medium tyres.
So he's gone mediums. So let's have a look. So they've changed over to medium tyres now, thinking it's drying up. So I think it's still a little bit too soon.
Yeah, I do. Unless we get the little notification up about DRS being enabled.
That will only happen when the ground's drying up. As Vetron picks up another 3-second time penalty. I don't know, it's a bit bizarre.
Yeah, Let's Go Shaq isn't struggling mods, but he's having to sort of take his time going through some of the fast corners as well.
Yeah, well, I've just watched it. He's actually lost 5 seconds in the last lap to Leo. Now,
virtual safety car again.
Yeah.
Swolsey. Swolsey's had a
Go get your dummy.
Turn 1.
Where's your dummy? Move. So yeah, these virtual safety cars could be damaging to a lot of drivers. Especially some people like Unseen, who's done his drive-through penalty, and he's sitting down now in that 9th.
Yeah, and DRS has been enabled as well.
Oh, so DRS has been enabled, so we are going to be seeing drivers jumping in the pits soon now. So I'm expecting the train of drivers jumping in to that pit lane, but then it's like I can't see it being dry enough.
No, I don't think it's dry enough yet for dry tyres.
But Bevitt is going in.
So is Stenos.
Julian Ossie's going in. Tima's going in. TP's going in. Death Dragon's going in. Bo's going in.
Ingram's
but the problem we've got Bo's got is that the Hasses are double stacking.
Yeah.
A lack of communication between the Haas drivers could cost them a huge chunk of time right now.
Yep.
So Bo right now is going to be it's stuck behind him, as well as Free Sinks. Free Sinks is 3-6 is lucky that Teamer. Wow. Teamer Azim has been held up, so 3-6 can jump the gun.
Oh, really?
Oh no, he's no. I think it was just a glitch on the screen. I think it was just a glitch on the screen because Teamer is right behind Giulianossi. That was just a glitch on the screen. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So Berra out in front on the medium tyres, Stinos on the soft tyres. Not Stinos might be going for a 2-stop then, so he's going to smash out 8 laps on his soft tyres and then stick another set.
Bo's retired. Bo's out.
He's retired in the
full safety car.
No, he hasn't. He's spun out at Vadion. Oh man!
Oh, unlucky there, Bo.
I think that's a commentator's case, that, because I put him up there for a good shout for a top podium.
Yeah.
Are you having a race as well, are you? So apparently Toby's having a race as well.
What place are you in, Toby?
Are you winning? Yeah, he's winning. So Toby's winning, but guys, I'll let you know. Unlucky Berra. Absolutely. Well done, little man. High five. There we go. So yeah, absolutely fantastic effort from drivers today. Berra really holding his own up there with Stinos. I don't think Stinos is actually closing him down enough. Yes, Toby. Let's have a look. Where's our next battle? We've got TP right behind Giulianossi. Team Aziz's right there as well with Death Dragon, Bingham. A lot of drivers bunch up together right now. Unseen up into 8th back now. As Barry Burbs is jumping in the pit, and I think Rappo Racing's sliding all over the place. So it was a great call to jump in the pits at the time, because look at that track. It is bone dry. That weather has changed a lot.
Yeah, it has. It changed pretty quick than other tracks.
Yeah, it's one of those things that was like, yeah, it's one of those tracks where the weather could be in real life. The weather could be different from one side of the track to the other. It is that big, but the thing is, though, it's like, imagine what it would have been like at the old circuit, Joe, when it was 9.3 miles long. You'd have 3 different types of weather. It'd be sunny in one place, it'd be raining in another, it could be snowing in the third place. It's just weird. And it was the only circuit that actually did that.
Yeah.
So Chain Game Woo has managed to stay out in front of Let's Go Shaq. Let's Go Shaq, I do think Let's Go Shaq will give Chain Game Woo a bit of a battle. But he comes off a little bit more than Chain Game Woo coming through Vadion. I think Vadion's one of those corners, if you don't have the bottle, you come off it. You come off the throttle. You can do it full throttle, but it's not one of those circuits where you're like, one of those corners where you've got to be 100% confident in the car to really go for it.
Yeah, and dirty air as well as horrible around here, so.
Dirty air, yeah.
Dirty air.
Don't like, do you know what? I love being wet, but I don't like being dirty.
No.
It's weird, but it depends what kind of dirty, really. But, shh.
Yeah, shh. PG.
PG. Right. So, safety car. Go on. Right. You've got. Have you got your little book ready to hand?
I have. Let me.
That's good.
Find it.
Because I'm sure you could pull up a fact or two. Well, I'll pull out a fact or two, and then we'll have a bit of a conflab about these stupid facts that we have about this circuit. So, as I've already said, the old circuit that was last used in 1979 used to be 9.31 miles. It actually started from Eau Rouge, basically all the way out around, and came back at 10:16 curved Pole de Fer. So a whole big chunk has been lost to satisfy the regulations that came in 1979 due to Jackie Stewart really stepping it up along with other drivers. So big changes. Now the turn 11 Jackie X corner, where Jackie X did actually crash, a severe crash there. Also been called by Martin Brundle as the corner with no name, but Martin Brundle should actually know it as another name. Do you know what name that would be?
No.
It used to be called Speaker's Corner, because the commentator of the race never had cameras. They could only go on by what they could see from their tower, and that is where they would, after they go through the forest section, which is the Kemmel Strait. That was the next part where they see them, so they won't see them go through where they're going through now. This hairpin, they won't see them come through around here, because there used to be all the trees along the outside here, and then they get into when they drop into Speaker's Corner where the safety car is going around now. That's where they see the cars. So this is why this was called Speaker's Corner. So you could see that was where they could see you. It's a great fact to know, really, because it's very different. But like when Martin Brundle comes out with saying it's the corner with no name, I just want to go walk up there and slap him. Go, jog on. Yeah. You should know there's two other names for this corner.
Yeah. So
go on, let's hear a fact.
Got me little book to hand. So, can you or anyone that's watching as well, who was the race winner in 2014?
2014.
And while you think about that, safety car is now in this lap. So who was the 2014 winner of Spa?
So, now the fact that you're asking us it's 2014 is making me think is not a usual driver. Now, figure so right, 2014. Now we've got to think, right, thinking back. That's when Sebastian Vettel was in Ferrari. Lewis was with Mercedes. Yeah. So I'm going for Red Bull. Danny Ricciardo.
Yep.
It was
Danny Rick in 2014.
Danny Rick. You know, so it's like when it worked out 2014. So again, Seb was gone, so it wasn't going to be Seb, because I would have said Seb. Thinking if it was Red Bull.
Seb was 2013.
See that? If you said I would have jumped. I would have jumped at that. With Seb, but then 2014. So Seb wasn't at Red Bull. And no.
Alright then. Okay, then let's see if you can get this one. Who won the 2012?
2012. So, because my favourite driver of all time. And we've just seen TP spinning around. We completely. He's just constantly spinning.
He is, isn't he?
He's just spun one way, spinning another. He's dancing around there. Dancing. We missed the whole safety car restart, but it really hasn't changed much, really, has it? We're too focused about the general knowledge.
3-6 gone, 3-6 lost it, coming round the long left-hander.
TP's lost it again? What's going on with TP?
His tyres are hot. His tyres are too hot. He needs to cool them down.
Wow, that's not like TP.
He does. He needs to cool his tyres down.
Yeah, I tell you, it's my favourite driver of all time.
Yep, go on then.
Jenson Button.
Yep.
See, if it came down to Jenson Button, I pretty much know a lot about Jenson Button. Yeah, it's just Jenson Button is my all-time favourite driver, and nothing in this world will ever change that. Nothing. Right now, my favourite driver on the grid is George Russell. But
oh yeah, yeah.
followed closely by oh, TP slipping around. I've got to get off TP because he's doing my head in. Because Stenos has managed to get the lead. He's managed to take the lead on the Camel straight into the Glacombs. And he has opened up a huge gap already of 1.03 seconds. Stenos needs to make this gap massive. He's got, I'm going to say, 4 laps to make a huge gap. Make an impression out there to say get a decent pit stop. Because he needs a pit stop, whether he can't go on to the end on those tyres.
No, definitely not. I think he's got to make up and probably at least pit stop ahead.
Yeah.
He's got to be at least a pit stop ahead so then he can get out in front.
Yeah,
when
absolutely.
he goes in for his next stop.
So, where's our battles? Where's our battles? Indeed, Bingham, Unseen, or battle. See, Unseen, I really want to see him get back up there. After, I think that was a dodgy penalty. He got the drive-through penalty for the speed under VSC. I think it was dodgy. I don't think he might have got it right. Still picks up the fastest lap time of 1:45.6. I want to see Unseen back up then to the podium. It'll be a fantastic recovery drive.
It will. It will. Will certainly be a fantastic recovery drive from Unseen.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just watching Unseen at the moment and seeing how quick he'll close up on Bigger as things are dropped and jumping around. See, Team Azim has just been dropped to position 17th.
Yeah, I've just seen that.
Right. Obviously, he's right now. He's actually in 4th.
There we go. It's all changed now.
He's back into where he belongs. We've got Cons in the chat saying, "Yo lads, Cons.
Evening, Cons.
Thanks very much for joining us, buddy." Cons is one of those drivers. He's a DX team member, and he does race on a Friday at CTFL. So it's great for you to join us, buddy. Do enjoy seeing you pop in. As Gaz is getting drunk.
Caro's feeling mellow.
I love it. Love it. I feel like mixing my drinks.
Oh dear, this ain't gonna sound good.
So Death Dragon right now, he's battling it out. He's got Tima on the outside of him. Goes round. Does Tima get the switch back? Oh my goodness, a good 3 wide in that corner at that point. So Bingham almost got it. Bingham almost got there as well as Unseen. Right. Had a little bit of a desync.
Yeah.
So hopefully he is back to normal now.
Unseen's got one of the best views looking at this battle at the moment that's in front of him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What? This is actually fantastic. This is a lovely little train. We've got Julian Ossie out there, followed by Death Dragon, followed by Bingham, followed by Unseen. And then we've got Sharu, who is actually closing them down. Then Sharu was one of his drivers. He started quite low down. Wasn't he? He was quite low down.
Yeah. Quite low down. Let's have a look. Position changes.
Was he?
He's only moved up 3 positions at the moment.
Yeah, so basically he's only moved up 3 in total. But Sharu's one of his drivers. Like, he's got the craftsmanship to really do well. So he's brought down that there by half a second since the Kemmel Straight, so he's closing this down very quick. And we've got Vapol Racing, who is just catching up slowly to Sharu. Barry Burbs is starting to lose ground to Vapold. Chain Game Woo, again another driver that could be really cause an upset for some drivers ahead of him. Vedran's one of his a driver that I would turn around and say that if you asked me at the beginning of the season name a driver that was going to score well, he would be in my list.
Yeah.
Seeing him down at 13th is not something I'm accustomed with. I should be seeing him higher up. 3-6 is having a very good race today. Not seen a lot of him, so would like to see more. Toilet paper, might need to use some of that toilet paper to wipe his ass, because he's having a shitter right now.
Having a bit of a long shitter race.
Yeah, but the fact is that he's still racing and he still can score points. That is why he's still there. F1 football, he's had a bit of a mare in the middle, but he seems to be doing well. Getting back into it. Leo!
Oh, team has just been spun.
Team has been spun.
Yeah, team has been spun.
And Bingram has lost his position to Unseen. Unseen is now up into 5th. Unseen really pulling out all the stops here to get himself back into a podium position. Yeah, race cars, Toby.
I think we've got a glitch lobby.
What do you think this is going to stop me? Where is Tima?
Tima 17th again.
Is he 17th as in that's where he generally is? Or is that 17th that he's been glitched to 17th? As we do have a VSC.
VSC, so he's been glitched to 17th.
So he should be 6th, if I remember, if I worked out right.
Yeah. Yes, he will be.
So, virtual safety car. What was the I wonder what the virtual safety car was for?
Don't know.
But everyone looks like they've still got the wings intact.
Quick, have a look on the race directory.
Well, 3-6 has gone in the pits.
Not sure.
3-6 has gone for a wing change. So has Let's Go Shaq. So those two drivers couldn't be there, as well as... Has TP gone in the pits? No, he hasn't. So Death Dragon right now is sitting in 3rd. The Death Dragon... He's a very quick driver, is Death Dragon. I'm expecting him to do well. Now that some of our favourites have dropped out.
Oh, Let's Go Shaq has retired from the race.
Has he retired or has he crashed?
He's crashed.
He crashed at Radion, hasn't he?
Radion, yep.
Another one bites the dust at Radion. Tell you what, right now, I'm all up for some dark humour. I'll tell you what, the Nazis should have just made all the Jewish people drive through Radion to kill them off. How many times people died at that corner?
Yeah.
So like, it might have actually worked better for them. Use less gas.
Yeah.
So Cons has dropped a prediction. Stinos P1, DJ P2. Right. Good. Right. I'm actually going to go for this. Okay. I'm going to go for Unseen, Beret, and Shrew. My top 3. In that order. See, Death Dragon and Stinos is going to have to pit. Julian Ossie, yeah. I'm not too sure. He'll be the one who's going to cause the upset to my prediction. But really, it's like, I can see Unseen getting past him, and I can see Shrew getting past him, but no one else. You know what I mean? And I don't know whether Julian Ossie could get up and pass Barrett in time. But then Shrew needs